and Jimin spotted leaving their Toronto hotel. Army, you might want to look twice at this one. Because Jimin and Jungkook were spotted leaving their Toronto hotel, and within a very short time the footage started spreading everywhere. At first, it looked like an ordinary hotel departure. But then fans started noticing the little details. Who was walking nearby? How do the members react to the fans? And why did this very short appearance suddenly become such a big topic among ARMY? There was no official announcement. No planned fan events. Just a brief moment in Toronto. Yet somehow, those few seconds were enough to send fans into another round of excitement. And there's one particular detail about this appearance that many Jikook fans immediately focused on. So stay until the end, because we're going to look at the moment step by step. Welcome to Jikook Daily. Welcome back to Jikook Daily. If you're an ARMY who loves Jimin, Jungkook, BTS updates, Jikook moments, concert stories, and those little details that sometimes get overlooked, you're definitely in the right place. Before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Jikook Daily, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next BTS update. Now, let's get into what happened in Toronto. Toronto has been one of the cities attracting enormous attention from ARMY. Whenever BTS members appear in public, even for a few minutes, fans immediately become curious. And this time was no different. Jimin and Jungkook were spotted leaving their hotel while surrounded by security. The appearance was brief. There wasn't a huge announcement beforehand. There wasn't a stage waiting for them. They were simply leaving the hotel as part of their schedule. But that's exactly what made the moment interesting. Sometimes, the most talked about BTS moments aren't the ones that happen under stage lights. They're the unexpected moments that fans happen to capture. A few seconds, quick wave, a smile, a glance, and suddenly, the entire fandom is talking about it. That's exactly what happened here. The Toronto moment. As the footage began appearing online, fans immediately started sharing it across social media. Some ARMYs were excited simply because they could see Jimin and Jungkook in Toronto. Others began paying attention to their surroundings. The security team was carefully creating a path while fans remained nearby. The atmosphere was clearly filled with excitement. But there was also something else. Jimin and Jungkook appearing at the same moment naturally caught the attention of Jikook fans. And honestly, that's not surprising. For years, fans have watched these two members grow together. They trained together. They performed together. They traveled together. They shared countless behind-the-scenes moments. And over the years, their friendship became one of the most recognizable dynamics within BTS. So whenever they appear together outside an official performance, fans naturally become curious. But here's what makes this interesting. Think about it. A BTS concert can involve enormous stages, thousands of lights, massive screens, fireworks, choreography, and tens of thousands of screaming fans. But this particular moment had none of that. It was simply Jimin and Jungkook leaving a hotel. And yet, people couldn't stop watching. That's the power of BTS. Their popularity doesn't disappear when the music stops. Even their everyday movements can become a global topic. Within a short period, fan accounts began reposting the footage. Screenshots appeared. Short clips were edited. Fans began discussing what they noticed. And once that happens, one small moment can travel incredibly fast. From Toronto, to the United States, to Europe, to Korea, and eventually across the entire ARMY community. Jungkook gets attention. Of course, Jungkook immediately attracted plenty of attention. Even in a casual setting, fans noticed his natural presence. There's something about Jungkook that makes cameras naturally gravitate toward him. On stage, it's his performance energy. Off stage, it's often his relaxed and natural appearance. This time was no different. Fans were quick to comment on how calm he looked despite the attention surrounding him. And then there was Jimin. Jimin also immediately became a major talking point. Fans were simply happy to see him appearing alongside the group and enjoying their time in Toronto. For Jikook fans, seeing both members in the same footage was enough to create another wave of excitement. But this is where we should separate what we can actually see from fan speculation. We can see that Jimin and Jungkook were present. We can see their interactions when they happen on camera. We can appreciate their friendship and chemistry, but we cannot know their private thoughts or feelings simply from a short video. And that's important to remember. Why Jikook moments always attract attention. Jimin and Jungkook have spent an enormous amount of time together throughout their BTS journey. Imagine training with the same people for years, traveling from country to country, performing hundreds of shows, practicing choreography together, sharing countless backstage moments. It's natural that a strong level of comfort develops. That's why their interactions often feel effortless. Sometimes they tease each other. Sometimes they laugh. Sometimes they simply stand next to each other. And sometimes fans capture a tiny moment that becomes a huge discussion online. That's what makes following BTS so interesting. There is always another small detail to notice. Something fans should remember. When BTS members are outside an official event, there's still people who need personal space. Fans understandably become excited when they see them, but respecting their boundaries is important. A photo or video can be exciting without fans needing to get too close. The Toronto footage is most enjoyable when we can appreciate the moment while allowing the members to continue their schedules safely. And that's also why professional security is present. Their job is to make sure the members can move from one location to another without unnecessary disruption. The moment continues to spread. What's interesting is that the original appearance may have lasted only a short time. But online, the moment can live for days. One fan uploads a clip. Another account reposts it. Someone created an edit. Another person notices something in the background. Then thousands of other fans began discussing it. That's how BTS moments become viral. And Toronto has already given ARMY plenty of reasons to keep watching. Every appearance creates another possibility. Will there be another surprise interaction? Another funny moment? Another unexpected Jimin and Jungkook clip? Nobody knows. And that's exactly what keeps fans watching. Why this moment matters. At the end of the day, this isn't necessarily about something dramatic happening. Sometimes a memorable BTS moment is simply a reminder that these 7 members continue to share a remarkable journey together. Jimin, Jungkook, J-Hope, RM, Suga, Jin, and V. 7 people who have spent years building something extraordinary together. And when fans see them outside the stage environment, it offers another glimpse into that journey. That's why even a hotel departure can become memorable. Not because something huge happened, but because ARMY were there to witness another small chapter of BTS's story. And honestly, this may not be the last Toronto moment we talk about. As BTS continues their schedule, there could be more appearances, more fan-recorded moments, and perhaps another unexpected interaction that suddenly takes over social media. So if you're following Jimin and Jungkook closely, keep your eyes open, because sometimes the smallest moment becomes the biggest story. So, ARMY, what do you think about Jimin and Jungkook being spotted leaving their Toronto hotel? Did you see the footage when it first appeared? And what was the first thing you noticed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Jikook Daily, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Jimin and Jungkook updates, BTS news, concert moments, and stories from ARMY around the world. Thank you so much for watching Jikook Daily. Your support means everything to us. Take care, stay safe, and keep supporting BTS. Borahi, ARMY. See you in the next video.